everybody, and welcome back to Wangford. Well, welcome back to Going Medieval, but Wangford is our settlement. I did not choose the name, the game did, so we're just rolling with it. I'm FG, and it's good to have you. Thanks for being here. We are preparing to dig deeply and greedily, but we still haven't started on it because my builders are currently harvesting, I think. Also, there's the medieval flute again. Great. Yeah, I think we're all just really busy with the whole plants. So, yeah, that's gonna take a while until we get to some mining, which is here. Though theoretically, I don't know, Mark is probably busy with research at the moment. I'm tempted to put him on it regardless and just keep going for now, because we started on drinks last time, so that's what Fuzzy Bear is currently glitching into. The Horus. Yeah, that's what Fuzzy Bear's on about right now, making us some lovely drinks. And I think Mark is just about getting ready now. Maybe, potentially. Oh, yep, there he goes. Let's actually go speed that up. Tink, 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 tink. Go, Mark. Go, go, go. Perfect. All right. Not that I want you to start right there. I would have preferred if you'd started over there, but that's okay. It's okay. We can deal with it. I'm just really hoping that we're going to get somebody else soon. A new person to help us with things. Hopefully. And when I say with things, I mean, obviously, just with doing jobs and chores and all that sort of stuff. Because that's what we need to get done. But at least we are working on, and we are getting our goods and resources here. So that's very good. Got little Powder and Weimer tending to the fields. Fuzzy Bear's just probably making food and drinks and then hauling whenever we don't have food or drinks to be made, I reckon, right now. Tasty cabbage coming on in there. So that's good. Let's check real quick. We do not have, obviously, any research going right now because Mark is just very busy dealing with that. Indeed. That's what he's all about, really. Right? Yeah, you are. Tink, 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 tink. Tink, 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 tink. That's going to take quite a while. We should probably, though, get some basic... actually, wait. You know what? I was going to say we should get some basic traps and such. There we go. Wooden stockades. Ooh. Wooden merlon. Wait, are those new? Were those in all the time? I don't remember that. But maybe I'm also just not awake right now, which is why I'm not remembering them. Because, oh boy, let me tell you. I mean, I don't often go into this when I'm like recording, but holy smokes, Panda, my cat, just kept me. Oh god, no, he woke me up. He didn't actually keep me awake. He just woke me up in the middle of the night, at 1 o'clock. What he did was, he didn't even do it on purpose. I think he must have just slipped or something. And he just made like this really, really horrendous noise. Like, not he himself made it, but he crashed or something fell to the floor. And it just sounded as somebody was like, I don't know, throwing around cupboards or something. I don't know. It was ridiculously loud. Obviously, I was asleep. And then there was this ridiculously loud crashing noise. I was just like, ah, the world is ending. Obviously, the world is not ended. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be here, right? But he made this just noise, and it was so loud. And I don't deal well with being woken up suddenly. Like when and that goes for an alarm clock as well. Like when the noise just happens, it's just like, ah, I'm awake now. My heart, help! And he did that at 1 o'clock at night, and I just couldn't sleep again. I tried, and I was like, okay, you know what? This is not happening, so I'm just gonna read. And then it was like 4 o'clock, 4:30 in the morning. And then I somewhat fell back asleep again. Let's actually harvest these. But already for like 10 minutes at a time. So I slept 10 minutes, woke up, slept 10 minutes. And then at 6 o'clock, Nexus alarm goes off, of course, because he's got to go to work. So yeah, I'm operating on about, let's call like 3.5 hours of sleep or so. Even less actually, because I know we didn't go to bed until after 10. So let's say about 3 hours. Yeah, I don't feel very awake. I mean, at least, you know, reading and that such is not strenuous, but holy moly, I am not feeling awake. We are making rough wine, right? Yes, we are making rough wine. Good. Rough wine. It is very, very nice. So we should think about what we want to build. So I always said I want to build like this big building here. But maybe, what about if we just build a square, giant, big castle? How about that? And this is just going to be one part of the rooms. Because I think I've seen some people do some really cool builds in this game. And I think I'd like to try as well. And just maybe build a really cool castle. Obviously, it's going to take like forever. Because building in this is probably like building and digging is one of the slowest type of job that you can have somebody doing this. Like, look how long it takes him to just dig that. And his digging is what? His mining. Mark's mining is 7. Okay, 7 is actually not that great, but still, like, takes them quite a while to dig and build and all of that sort of stuff. We also should have somebody back on research. Ugh, goodness. Not sure who I would want on it though. The good thing is it doesn't really matter. Maybe Fuzzy Bear. Maybe I'll put Fuzzy Bear on it for now. Because yes, Fuzzy Bear is cooking, but I don't think Fuzzy Bear is actually busy cooking that much food. Because we've set our cooking bills and our brewing bills relatively low in terms of amounts. And you know, with fermenting, of course, it takes quite a while. Because you put it in, you get it ready, and then you wait for it to ferment, which it does automatically, and that just takes forever. So I would hope that Fuzzy can deal with that and manage that while we don't have, you know, while then also researching at the same time. Which obviously is not going to be as fast as Mark can do it, but that is okay. But yeah, what if we just build a castle with like summer, dong, warm summer? What if we build a castle with a moat around it? I think that could be cool. Like build like use this and then dig down and just build like a 2D moat type thing. And then unfortunately there is like no drawbridges or anything like that just yet, but maybe we can engineer like a bridge somehow with wooden beams and pillars. And then unfortunately we'll have to use doors at the end, but then we'll have like 2 towers next to the drawbridge. And then maybe we'll just do that on all 4 sides, even though it's not super castle-like, because a castle would only have 1. Maybe I'll be only doing 1 side, and then we just have towers either at all 4 corners or maybe even in the middle. So have like 8 towers, maybe just like slightly lower towers or something like that. There's potential for builds, because I think the thing is with this, oh look, Fuzzy Bear is actually doing it. Awesome. There isn't that much to do yet in this game. This game has a lot of potential, don't get me wrong, and I enjoy it immensely. It's just, in terms of like gameplay loop, there isn't that much to do, right? Okay, yeah, of course, we can you know, progress through the research and make all the items, etc, etc. But I think setting yourself a building challenge could be a really cool idea to work on. Right, Mark is digging, Fuzzy Bear is writing. How fast is Fuzzy Bear writing? So each little pile of books, I think, is 5 in terms of chronicles, maybe? No, it's 1. Okay, wow. Okay, they make him 1 by 1. Whoa. Oh, okay. That I'm actually shocked at. I thought they'd be making 5 at a time, but nope. Nope, it's just 1. Okay, that's our barley slowly coming in. That's all hay and such. I don't think we've harvested barley yet, have we? No, we haven't. We could always already set up some ale. Do until we have, and then set it to not 100, like 50. Once we get that barley in, but that's going to take quite a while still to grow. Yeah, it's still young, takes 10 days to grow, so that's going to be quite a while, obviously. But that's okay. I mean, it's not like we have drink. We have drink they can drink. We've got the beds. How happy are you? Job satisfaction, religious needs fulfilled, ugly apparel. Yeah, we can work on that. Oh, Powder's actually really hungry. Tipsy, religious needs fulfilled, entertainment fulfilled, job satisfaction up, very thirsty, ugly apparel, hungry. Okay, it's mostly just food and drink, which they're mostly just complaining about because they're asleep right now. The game can't quite yet. When somebody said to sleeping, they will sleep. They will lie in the bed and sleep. They will not get up and eat. Like when they're close to starvation, they will not go and eat. They will not go and drink. Like you would have it in other games of this genre. So this is kind of basically how much, like, what we can ask for at this point in terms of colonist AI, I guess you could say. But I'm sure that'll get refined and tweaked and worked upon and all that sort of stuff. Where is the actual... Oh, okay, they have to go all the way around and then go down. Gotcha. I had to figure out how to do that. Alright, but hey, we're slowly making chronicle piles. Slowly but surely. Fuzzy Bear, what is your research, actually? Not very high, I know that. Her intellectual is 5. Okay. I assume that's what that actually uses, right? Yeah, it is intellectual. I mean, an intellectual of 8 compared to an intellectual of 5 is not that high. Lord Powder actually has the highest, but he's obviously super busy doing everything else. So there's that. And then Mark is obviously busy digging things. We can almost... A new settler! Well. A safe haven. You sighted a pale, halting figure near the perimeter of Wangford. As she approached, it became clear that Eva had been bleeding from a deep gash and it needed to rest. It was for honor, Eva gasped. Would you grant them respite? I would. And we also already have a name for you, Eva. You're no longer Eva. Your name is now Selena. Your name is Selena. Welcome. She is Yorkist the Builder. She's 28 years old. 1.55 meters tall and weighs 92 kilograms. Holy moly. All right. Her perks are she's ruthless. Selena is extremely candid and doesn't suffer fools gladly. Those who can't handle the unvarnished truth tend to stay clear of her. She also has bloodlust. Selena comes into her own in a fight, roused by the prospect of violent slaughter. She's a Yorkist builder. From sawn timber lintel frames to trampled cob for thick, curved walls, Selena could work them with her strong, raw hands. Selena was known to be rough and ready, just as quick to anger as to launch into bawdy tales or raucous songs. When the world changed, Selena thought it was bleeding obvious that the royals were to blame, cutting England to the bone because of their silly French war. She had pitched in willingly to help shore up York's defense. Someone had to make a stand. Which gives her a plus 15 to construction, plus 5 to carpentry, plus 3 to speechcraft, and plus 3 to melee. All right, Selena. All right, let's get you on the proper schedule here. So actually, I think I might just have you not work right now, because yes, your job is right now is indeed to convalesce. Mark, have we... And the wounds we have not. All right, let's get that going, and then we will check you for things. We have to make her drop her clothes eventually. Yeah, because right now she's all set to all of this. You have to check her marksman of 1, melee of 10. Okay, so you're definitely a melee fighter. That is good to know. Mark is tending to her wounds. Wounds have been indeed tended. Very good. Very, very, very good. All right, let's go and manage your clothes. Do I want you... Yes, I will put you on melee two-handed. No shield. All headgear. All apparel. Full armor. Meals. I'm just gonna have her drop all of the stuff because this is probably not ideal. Okay, there we go. At least she picked up that. And then the rest of these clothes are probably not fit to be worn by them right now. And then we have to figure out what else you're good at and give you some jobs. You're good at construction and carpentry and mining. So how about we set all of these to 2 for now? Your carpentry is really high. Well, really high, 14. It's not bad. Woodworking bench and voyage table. Considering low powder has a lot of interest, but unfortunately your skill is only of 3. So I might just set that up a little bit, like increase that number. And I love how Selena is just sleeping the other way around. Everybody's like, yeah, we'll sleep this way. And Selena is like, no, you know what? I'm gonna sleep the other way, and I'm gonna have my butt hang literally off the bed. Apparently that's how Selena rocks everything right now. So there is that. There is that indeed. Hey, we have stuff to research. Let's research stone block cutting, because that's actually going to be very important, because that will be indeed what we're going to use for our castle, I'm thinking. All right, Selena, what you doing? You are praying. Okay, that is relatively sensible. You should indeed do that. Your arm is healing up. Good, very good. So she will be right as rain, relatively fast, I reckon. How long is this going to last? 5 hours. Yeah, it's not that bad. That's not that bad. Her hit points should be slowly increasing. They are indeed. Very nice. Neutral mood. How's it going? Initial optimism, religious needs fulfilled. Slept in an uncomfortable bed. I'm sorry. We will be working on that as soon as we can. I promise. As soon as we can, we will get more comfortable things. Ooh, Weimer's making... Are you making clothes, or are you just disintegrating clothes? Might actually be taking clothes apart. Actually, no, that seems to be taking quite long. Does it say what you're doing? No, it just says tailoring. Because that seems like it would be production, considering how long it's taking to fulfill this. Yes. Ooh, good leather summer clothes. Darn it. Good job. What have I set this to? Oh, 61. No. We'll set that to... Oh, no. No, 61 is actually fine. So why are we not disintegrating, like taking these apart? Oh, because they're armor and shackles. Okay, we need the armorer's table for that. But, hey, those are pretty darn good clothes that Selena is wearing now. That is pretty good. Good leather summer clothes. It's going to be really, really helpful. Yeah. Yeah, she's counted from 9 degrees to 30. Accuracy with her weapon is 92%. She's almost healed up. And now she's just digging. Very good. I do love that they paid attention to detail. And I say that because when they're mining stone, they have a pickaxe, right? And it makes a clinking sound. But when they're digging dirt or clay, they have a shovel. And it makes a shoveling sound. I really like that. It's like, they didn't need to do that. You know, the devs, I mean. But the fact that they paid attention to, like, you know, small things like that do make me really hopeful for the future of this game. I'm going to have you mine that over there. And then we have learned the stone mason's bench, which is good. And then we're going to put stairs in here, because that's going to be the first way down. And then obviously we're going to go further down, and then further down, and then further down. Build up the building, and then we can remove the stairs. Even though I just realized, I really wish. We'll have to see. Maybe we'll just make the walls too wide or something, or we'll just fill it up with wooden walls and then we'll put stone paths down or something. Because I wish you could put that back into place. Just fill this up with dirt again. But unfortunately you can't do that. You have to build a wall in a hole. But I have ideas. I very much have ideas for this build. And I love that we've got this type of stuff here. So I don't know how big the moat will be. I don't think it's going to be a huge moat. Like maybe 3 wide and like 2 or 3 deep. It doesn't really need to be super deep. The depth of the moat is more like, and unfortunately we won't be able to fill it with water either. So the depth of the moat is more going to be like for aesthetical reasons rather than anything else. Oh, look at that. Selena just going with the stairs. Also, yes, if you were wondering, your own colonists can indeed walk over your traps without getting hurt. Stuff is decomposing on our stockpile. It shouldn't. Why is it doing that? It really shouldn't. Unless simple healing kits, because it's like herbal decays faster because of temperature, which could be. It is pretty warm in here. It's not as warm as outside, but it's still pretty darn warm. So that might actually be it. We need to keep an eye on the temperature anyways. Yeah, how is it this cold here? Oh, because we don't have any berries. That's why. And we don't have barley yet for more ale. So rough wine, currently it is. Rough wine is our alcohol of choice, or our drink of choice, I should say. It's not like we're drinking to get like super duper drunk. That's not, you can't really get that drunk of medieval, you know, everyday ale. Let's call it an everyday ale. Selena's mining skills at level 9 already. Nice. Yeah, we need this, but we don't have anybody to hunt right now. So the only way we can get clothes is from, or cloth is from this deconstructing things at the moment, and we don't have things that we can deconstruct. We have a couple of armor sets, but for that we need the armorer's table so we can take those apart. Also, we're filling this up with clay right now and stone, aren't we? Yeah, but you know what, that's just how it's going to be for now. And that is just how it is going to be. I kind of want to put the stone cutter's table outside, even though that makes it slower. We can always move it later. There we go. I'm going to put that outside for now and have Selena build it. And then we can get started on stone cutting. And then obviously it's going to take a while. Like before we even start doing stones, we could put down paths. We could do that. But we're going to dig this into the ground and then use the lower levels or food storage, and we're gonna put in, or for raw food storage, and then we're gonna put up the food, like cooked foods. I don't know, like the problem is with this game at the moment is the temperature management, because if you cook a food, it's obviously going to be warm, and items in the game have inherent temperature. So if you have a cool room and hot food, you put the hot food in the game in the room actually heats up, and it takes a really long time to get it to cool down again. So we'll have to figure out how we're going to do that. But that's why we're digging so deep, because we want to basically build a potato cellar or a root cellar, whatever you want to call it. So we can keep our raw food like non-spoiled, fresh for much longer. And that's our goal with that building. But then, yeah, I think the castle is a good idea. And we will pursue that next time. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I will see you all next time. Take care and bye-bye.